All right, now we're going to go over part 3 in the series on how to create an Easter basket in Xara. And this one is going to be for how to create the basic basket shapes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a rectangle with my rectangle tool, or by pressing either by selecting it here or pressing the M key. I'm just going to go ahead and about where this guideline is, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to go ahead well beyond my grass on either side. I'm going to go ahead and drag out my rectangle. Yeah, I don't want to take it too far down because I don't want this thing to be too deep, but that seems about right. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to convert this to editable shapes because I'm going to play with the shape a little bit. Now again, I have the tool that will do that, but you can also hit Control-Shift-S or arrange convert to editable shapes to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and hit my button this time because in previous tutorials I've shown you how to do this. All right, so it's now an editable shape, and I'm going to use my shape editor tool, and I'm going to go ahead and grab one of the lower corners, and I'm going to move that in towards the center. Now I'm going to go ahead and count how many times I press the arrow key. I'm going to hold down the shift key and press the right arrow key to move it in. And whatever I do on this one, I want to do on the other one, so to make it even. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down the shift key, like I said. I'm going to hit my right arrow key. I'm going to start with 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's probably not quite enough, so I'm going to give it 1, 2 more. Yeah, so 12. That's what I did. All right, so I'm going to grab the other one and do the exact same thing with the left arrow key. I'm going to hold down the shift key and press the left arrow key 12 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. That looks fairly decent. Now, again, with the shape editor tool, I'm going to go ahead and give this a little bit of a curve towards the inside. Yeah, there we go. And basically try and make it look more or less the same on both sides. Now that that's done, this one is a little bit less maybe than the other one was. There you go. Looks a bit better. Okay, so that's my basic basket shape, but I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of other shapes to it. First thing I'm going to do is going from one end to the other. I'm going to add another rectangle, and I'm going to give it a lighter color. This nice pink color here, and I'm going to also convert it to editable shapes because I want to give it a bit of a curve as well. I'm just going to go from the middle point, and I'm going to stretch it down a few, and here down a few, and that gives it a kind of a nice rounded curved shape. Okay, and I'm going to do the same again here, starting from here to there, and give it. And I'm going to leave that one more or less flat because this one is this one's a bit flatter than that one is. You could go ahead and convert it to editable shapes and give it a bit of a curve, but you would want to give this one a bit less of a curve than the one previous to it. So if I do that, I'm going to go ahead and just bend it down just ever so slightly. Okay, there you go. That looks pretty good. So that's my basic basket shape. And I'm going to come back next time and talk about the hatching on the basket and how that's going to look. Actually, because this one's taken so little bit at a time, I'm going to go ahead and apply some linear fills to this. So I'm going to go ahead and drag a linear fill across real quick and make sure that both ends have the exact same color. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and I'm going to give it a white fill kind of right about there. Yeah, and I'm going to press Control-C and then click on the bottom shape and press Control-Shift-A to apply the exact same type of fill to each, and that gives me more or less my linear looking fill here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a similar thing here on the main basket shape. Go ahead and drag this across here. Make sure that it's both on this. Well, I'm going to have the starting color there. I'm going to go ahead a bit lighter kind of here, and then a bit darker here. Yeah, to give it that that linear fill look. And because this kind of curves up, I'm going to go ahead and give it more of an angled shape so that you can see that it kind of curves around this highlight right there. That more or less lines up like I want it to, and looks okay. I'm going to move the spot on this one over just a hair to make sure it looks a little bit better, and this one as well. And that's about it. Those are my basic shapes. When I come back, I'm going to talk about how to do the hatching, like I say, on the basket to make it look more like a woven basket shape. Okay, that's it. Talk to you next time.